It is the 41st millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war. Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servitor, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind. The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militarum to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes, keep humanity safe from alien threats and cosmic horrors beyond imagining. But there is another war. It is the one in which I serve.
Archangel, commence war translation.
Our war is not one of battlefields and fleet engagements. It is waged by the dedicated agents of the Imperial Inquisition. It is fought in the cities and hives of the Imperium. In the back streets and the forgotten sublevels. In hive cities like Tertian.
We are surrounded! Don't get overrun! Prove it all!
For if the Inquisition fails, if we fail, the Imperium falls with us.
Alright, it's not too often I do the whole like full intro thing. It probably will take about 10 minutes, I imagine. This is Warhammer 40k Darktide, currently in closed beta, pending its release, I believe, in a few weeks' time. I've played around with it a little bit so far on the Sharpshooter. It's been quite fun, actually. So, instead of going for Sharpshooter, since that's pretty much all I encountered while playing, I'm going to go for a Psyker. I feel that might be a bit more interesting. No one else is doing it. It might be really shit, and that's why, possibly, but we'll see. I've already gone through all the steps of character creation. There's enough, I suppose, given that it's in first person and no one's really going to see your character through the fog anyway. But, whatever. There's some backstory that you can choose. I don't know if that really affects anything. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. They say, I guess it probably will. Who knows? I've selected some random things. And my character is Feyre, and we are just going to jump right into it. There are a couple more cutscenes and things. I'll just mute my mic. You can watch them, you can skip past them, completely up to you. We will be playing the prologue. Happiness is a delusion of the weak. There can be no surrender. There can be no peace among the stars. And I'll shut up, I guess.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Of course, ma'am. But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
That one certainly is. Keep him intact. No accidents. My master wants to interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however.
Makes you wonder why we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
This is a mistake. I am a loyal servant of the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Prime of Terror, we're boarded!
Catapult now!
We have a way out. What do we do about that one? Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
This is Explicate to Zola. Support request urgent. Traitor assault. We need assistance in cell block 87. Now.
I am not dying in this revolting place.
So we do not have a silent protagonist, and sorry if there were some weird audio visual issues there. The game window doesn't like to be moved, and I'd rather keep my cursor off the center. Operates exactly like you would think, very Vermintide. We're gonna rush through this. You can sprint, you can jump, you can do all manner of things. There's a guy.
Aren't you repulsive?
He's dead. Good times. We can block. There are a couple of extra moves we can do. If we block, we can issue a follow-up attack as well. Of course, we can push enemies back, very much like Vermintide, Left 4 Dead. The prologue is a bit weak, but the visuals are very, very good, I feel. Oh, we missed that guy getting shot in the head again. Yeah, this fella. A lot of cool things that we can look at, but we can't really do anything.
All of these alarms are giving me a headache.
We can vault over stuff.
Response teams in the block 87 Bay area. Massive drone is no end to them.
That guy got fucked. Grenade. Good times. We'll get to do that soon. Let's head through here. People dying. Game's gonna teach us a few more mechanics. Now we get to face some harder enemies. I believe these are veterans. They're a little bit stronger than the regular guys. Now we get to fight a few of them.
How embarrassing for you.
Very simple. Click a button.
Where are my carting reinforcements? Security stations are overrun.
There's a green fella.
Hold of a prisoner containment.
A lot of battles here sort of happening around us. We can't get involved, unfortunately. Let's head through the airlock. We have a flashlight too. Something I didn't immediately notice. For some reason it is kind of above our head somewhere. I'm not sure exactly how that works. Getting to here, we have a big fight. The enemy... Sorry about that. The enemy animations and movement are pretty good. They're not particularly smart, but they do attempt to flank you in some instances. Or at least some instances that I've seen.
Unattractive cretins. I should try another deck. Maybe that elevator still works.
There are a couple of guns in there. We can't take them. We'll get a gun soon. Nope. Someone's having fun up here. Get a cutscene.
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? You said you were a loyal servant of the throne.
I did.
Then prove it.
Alright, we get our first gun, which is a las gun. Wait, is it? No, it's not. Alright. I wish I had this last time. This is a lot better. There's a guy behind there somewhere.
Storm Raptor! Urgent extraction requested! The traitors have overrun the ship! I'm giving you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
You were very clear.
Understood.
This weapon is a... Ow. Ass.
You're actually not bad at this.
Panic and adrenaline, that's all.
Just cut myself off there. Great. Yeah, this gun is a lot nicer than the las gun I had before. Let's get to this extraction. A couple more battles to go. Guy's gonna jump down here. Someone behind us, I think. Ah, there he is. Cool. Gotta say, guns sound good, especially this one. I'm actually really liking this one. I did see a flashlight on it before, and it still seems like our flashlight is hovering above our head slightly to the left, so... yeah, that's interesting, but what are you gonna do? Another cutscene.
Masuzi, get us the hell out of here!
Advise, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Great.
Let's give them a welcome they won't survive.
Come on! Oh, don't you want to follow me now?
Coming in.
We'll get more options later on. At the moment, it's just teaching us the very basics. Getting us hyped up for what we might be able to do in the future. Run over here with the shovel. Have a bit of a slaughter. Good times. These guys have it though.
Masuzi, you done any time soon?
Still alive out there. Guidance is decent, so we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
I was dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life. Or you'll be more than dead.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Freedom is bought in the currency of toil, tears, and blood. And here we are, on the thing I can't pronounce.
Welcome to the Morning Star.
Oh, okay.
Inquisitor Grendel's void ship, and you're home from now until you're no longer of use to us. Report to the Strategium at once. And don't make me regret
I legitimately thought it had a more crazy name, but apparently it's so early in the morning I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Let's get going. There's a little bit more of this prologue remaining, and we'll get through all of it. We'll do the training in this video as well, I'd say. Let's get in here.
Ah, so the next step before we...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days?
This one could be useful. Claims to be a loyal servant of the throne.
Sounds great. I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psycarnium.
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psycarnium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training. Once you are shackled to my glorious Psycarnium, I will mentor you in the skills an operative needs to survive. One assumes you do want to survive. Have no fear. My psychic conjurations cannot kill you, though they may leave persistent feelings of inadequacy.
Alright. This is the, like, training grounds sort of thing. Teaching you a bit about the game.
Let me guide you towards perfection.
We'll get a las pistol out of this. It's not really something I'm particularly interested in, but whatever. Weigh the fist that strikes men down and salutes the battle won. Alright. So, being a Vermintide-like game, melee has a huge focus. You can and will run out of ammo. Of course, we can do some light chain attacks with left click. Nice and quick. Perform heavy chain attacks by holding left click.
Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
So if you do play this yourself, and really it's a recommendation to you, but also a recommendation to the developers. Initially, this weapon special, at least for me, shut up, is bound to mouse 5, and it doesn't tell you that. It just says, it gives you the number 5 and puts a little mouse next to it, which, if you're like me, and you're a bit dumb sometimes, you're not going to realize that is actually mouse 5. In fact, as someone, I use a Cougar dual blader, I think that's what it's called, which allows you to switch out, like, just add and remove buttons as you need them. I don't have a mouse 5, so I walked around this arena for about 3 or 4 minutes, trying every little thing, holding the mouse button down for 5 seconds, trying to figure it out. Turns out you just hit the button like that. I've got it bound to Q, and then hit your target. let's wait for that to cool down. Obviously that's a bad thing.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina.
Push. And push.
Psykers always have access to psychic abilities in combat. Psychic abilities build peril. Too much peril is lethal. Meditate to quell your peril.
Okay, so that's what we were suffering before. Let us blitz with G. So we'll hold, pull up power on target, do a little bit of damage, hold R to quell our peril. We have to stand still for that. Let's get this guy. Dead. I'm going to try to get the hang of this. Having this as our blitz ability means that we don't have to pick up grenades, but of course grenades are quite useful. Let's charge our little power gun. Hit the dude. This certainly takes longer. That's too close. Way too close. I didn't like the look of that. Alright, off you go.
Use your combat ability to unleash a shockwave that knocks enemies back and removes all peril.
Very nice.
Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Melee attacks cannot be dodged if you have a ranged weapon active. Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness. Killing enemies in melee replenishes toughness. Each nearby teammate also grants toughness regeneration.
I am not really sure what the Q is meant to, or the charge is meant to do with this weapon. I'm assuming nothing. But we can replenish toughness. You'll see that's my blue bar in the bottom left-hand corner, with the white obviously being my health. It isn't a lot. Of course, when we are near teammates...
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to serve. Should you wish to further hone your knowledge, you can undertake advanced training.
Yes. We stay near our teammates, we'll regenerate. Which is something we will want to do. Whereas we can handle ourselves.
Use armor-piercing weaponry and attacks to damage armored enemies.
Ah, fuck you. Yeah. Anyway, heavy attacks deal damage through armor.
You can perform a unique follow-up attack after a push.
This one's a bit hard to sort of get. Basically, you're just holding and then holding again. So 2 buttons at once, more or less. There you go.
packs and ammo crates can be picked up and deployed to aid your team.
Had a bit of a problem with these. People seem to just go around and pick shit up. It can get a little bit annoying when you're running around and you don't have any ammo. But some people seem to be a bit more team-friendly about it. Let's drop this as well. Ooh.
Downed teammates can be helped up. Incapacitated teammates are captured by the enemy, but can be rescued.
Anyway, get him up. There he goes.
Corruption is caused by certain attacks, items, or being downed. Corruption reduces maximum health. If you are downed when the last segment of your health bar is corrupted, you are incapacitated and captured. Health can be restored and corruption cleansed at Medicaid stations. Medicaid stations have limited uses, indicated by the glowing lights.
Those lights here. It's gone down.
Dangerous enemies can be tagged to alert your team. World markers can be placed to help coordinate your team's tactics.
Sniper! Enemy!
Sprinting helps avoid range fire. Crouching while sprinting performs a slide. Sliding helps evade attacks, similar to dodging. Closing with ranged enemies forces them to stop shooting and engage in melee combat. When ranged enemies are shot at, they flinch, becoming suppressed. Suppressed enemies try to take cover and will not fire back.
Look at this guy.
Enemy ranged attacks cause suppression, making it harder to land accurate shots. Get out of the line of fire to restore accuracy.
So you'll see our aiming is all over the place. So get through that. You saw when we're sprinting, it's not that we can't be hit, but we're pretty close. Sort of dodging a little bit, which is
This
good.
marks the end of your advanced training. You now know everything you need to survive Tertium.
Persecute, punish, persist. These are all just randomized. You hit space and it'll give you a new one. They're not too bad. We got some more gear. We can open up our inventory. I forgot this woman talks when I do that.
Take a look at you. Let's hope you don't disappoint.
Alright. We'll come back to this later. For the meantime, let's enjoy our last cutscene, which is pretty decent, though. Yeah, it can be. I don't know. I just found it a little sort of cringe. Seems they're not random. Looks like they're all in the same order. I'll go quiet. I'll let you enjoy this. That'll probably see us out, since we're at the 32-minute mark here. When it eventually loads. The load times in this game, not great. And I'm running this off an M2 drive as well. So, should be really good. Should be. So I'll cut this out and we'll just go straight into the cutscene.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind, and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness, no matter the racking storms of space, Atoma Prime must stand resolute. But a threat has come. The very darkness I am sworn to deny. Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch-enemy of mankind. It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? I'm a warrior! It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames. Who am I? I'm a warrior! As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk to body and soul, I will purge the hive from top to bottom, and cut out every scrap of darkness I find. Who am I? I'm a warrior! The omnipotence. Terminal for your first assignment.